You know that friend who always says no? Dinner plans? I'm tired. Party invite? Maybe next time. Weekend trip? I can't. Yeah, that friend isn't flaky. They're not boring. They're protecting something their nervous system desperately needs. If you're someone who genuinely prefers Friday nights at home over Friday nights out, welcome. You're about to understand why. And today, we're breaking down the psychology of people who love staying home, the ones society calls antisocial, but neuroscience calls something else entirely. Here's the thing. Most people recharge by being around others. Their nervous system gets energy from noise, movement, stimulation. But some people, their nervous system recharges in stillness. Every social interaction, even a good one, slowly drains their battery. And home? Home is the only place the battery actually charges. Psychologists call this optimal arousal theory. Some nervous systems need high stimulation to feel regulated. Others need low stimulation. It's not introversion, it's not social anxiety, it's nervous system wiring. But here's what most people miss. For some people, staying home isn't just a preference, it's a nervous system requirement. Because out there, their system is constantly working, monitoring, scanning, adjusting, reading every face, every tone, every shift in energy. And by the time they get home, they're not tired from doing nothing. They're exhausted from doing everything their nervous system demanded. But there's more going on than just energy management. Some people love staying home because home is the only place their nervous system drops out of threat mode. Out there, the world is unpredictable. Last-minute changes, loud strangers, small talk with people who don't actually care about your answer. For people whose nervous systems learned that unpredictability equals danger, every outing feels like a risk assessment. What if I say the wrong thing? What if they judge me? What if I can't leave when I need to? But at home, you control the lighting, the sound, the people, the exit. That control isn't a luxury. For a hypervigilant nervous system, that control is safety. And here's the part people don't talk about. Some people stay home because going out used to cost them something. Maybe social events meant being criticized, being mocked, being left out. Maybe fun gatherings weren't actually fun for them, they were minefields. So their brain learned home equals safe, out there equals threat. And now, even when the actual threat is gone, the nervous system still remembers. Here's something wild. People who love going out, they're not more social than you. They're not braver. Their nervous system just learned something different. They learned social spaces are fun. They're energizing. Other people are interesting, not dangerous. Unpredictability is excitement, not threat. So their brain categorizes going out as reward, stimulation, connection. Your brain categorizes it as overstimulation, threat scanning, energy depletion. Same party, different nervous system history, different experience. And society tells you their way is the right way, that you're missing out, that you're wasting your life. But what if your best life isn't a crowded bar? What if your best life is a quiet evening, a comfort show, zero obligations? That's not sad, that's self-awareness. Studies actually show that people who enjoy solitude tend to be more creative, more introspective, and better at emotional regulation. Staying home isn't doing nothing, it's where your nervous system finally gets to rest. Now, here's the important part. Some people stay home for a different reason, because leaving feels too heavy. Social anxiety that whispers, they'll judge you. Depression that whispers, what's the point? Past trauma that whispers, it's safer here. And for them, home becomes both refuge and cage. So it's crucial to know, do you stay home because it fills you up, or because leaving feels impossible? Because one is regulation, the other is hiding. One is choosing peace, the other is avoiding pain. And both are valid, but they need different things. If home is your recharge station, your nervous system's safe harbor, you're not broken, you're regulated. But if home is where you hide from a world that feels too threatening, your nervous system might need support learning the world isn't as dangerous as it once was. Hit subscribe if you're the one who turns down plans guilt-free. Psychologists call this low stimulation preference. These people don't need the world to entertain them. Their inner world is rich enough. They find joy in rituals most people rush past: the morning coffee routine, the favorite spot on the couch, the way the light hits the room at sunset. Their nervous system doesn't need constant input. It needs quiet processing time. So if you're someone who feels genuinely happy on a solo Saturday, who'd rather re-watch your comfort show than make memories, who knows exactly how many social events you can handle before you crash, you're not antisocial, you're not boring, you're not wasting your life. You're just wired for depth over noise, for peace over performance, for internal richness over external validation. Tell me, do you love staying home, or do you think we're all just making excuses? And if you want the psychology of why your nervous system works the way it does, the next video is going to explain you to yourself. Click it.